Hello everyone, now let us discuss about category 3 codes with some examples. So what are category 3 codes? The category 3 codes contain a set of temporary codes regarding the emerging technological services, procedures and service paradigms. The category 3 codes, they allow data collection for these services or procedures. Use of unlisted codes does not offer the opportunity for collection of specific data. And whenever a category 3 code is available, this code must be reported instead of a category 1 unlisted code. And this is an activity that is critically important in the evaluation of healthcare delivery and the formation of public and private policy. The use of codes in this session allows physicians and other qualified healthcare professionals, insurers, health service researchers, health policy experts to identify emerging technology, services, procedures, and service paradigms for clinical efficacy, utilization, and outcomes. The inclusion of a service or procedure in this section does not constitute a finding of support or lack thereof with regard to clinical efficacy, safety, applicability to clinical practice, or payer coverage. The codes in this session may not conform to usual requirements for CPT Category 1 codes established by the editorial panel. For Category 1 codes, the panel requires that a service or procedures be performed in many healthcare professionals in clinic practice by the service or procedure must be performed by many healthcare professionals in clinical practice in multiple locations and that FDA approval as appropriate has been already received. For a category 1 code, FDA approval must be received for that service or procedure. The nature of emerging technology, services, procedures and service paradigms is such that these requirements may not be met. For these reasons, temporary codes for emerging technology services, procedures and service paradigms have been placed in a separate session of the CPT code set, and the codes are differentiated from category 1 CPT codes by the use of alphanumeric characters. The category 3 codes, they use both alpha and numeric characters. By that, they are differed from category 1 codes. Category 1 CPT codes. The services and procedures described in this session make the use of alphanumeric characters. One important note regarding the category 3 codes are these codes have a alpha character as the fifth character in the string. 4 digits followed by letter T. Fifth digit will be T for category 3 codes. And the digits are not intended to reflect the placement of the code in the category 1 section of CPT nomenclature. And the codes in this sessions may or may not eventually receive a category 1 CPT code. They may or may not receive a category 1 CPT code. In either case, in general, a given category 3 codes will be archived 5 years from the date of initial publication or extension unless a modification of the archival data is specially noted at the time of revision or change to the code. Usually after 5 years, it will be archived from the date of initial publication or extension unless there is a modification to that particular code noted at the time of revision or change to the code. Services and procedures described in category 3 codes will have been archived after 5 years without conversion. Must be reported using a category 1 unlisted code unless another specific cross-reference is established at the time of archive. So the services and procedures described in category 3 codes which have been archived after 5 years without conversion, they must be reported by an unlisted category 1 unlisted code unless there is another specific cross-reference that is established at the time of archive. And the new codes or revised codes in this session are released semi-annually via the AMA CPT website to expedite dissemination for reporting. The codes approved for deletion and published annually with the full set of temporary codes for emerging technology, services, procedures and service paradigms in the CPT code set. See the introduction session of CPT code set for a complete list of dates of release and implementation of this category 3 codes. Here is the example for various sets of category 3 codes. General category 3 codes start from 0003T to 00073T. Online medical evaluation codes start from 00740 to 0111T. Medication therapy management codes start from 0115T to 0117T. Additional category 3 codes including the isolate cell transplant codes from 0120T to 0140T. In all the codes you can see the fifth character is T. So whenever the fifth character is T, you have to by default assume it as a category 3 code. The next is pancreatic islet cell transplantation, CT of heart and or coronary vessels, aneurysmal sac sensor codes from 0141T to 0187T. Next is remote real-time video conferenced critical care services and miscellaneous sacral procedure codes from 0188T to 0202T. Here are list of some of the category 3 codes. Now let us see. Now here are some of the examples for category 3 codes. 0058T, cryopreservation, reproductive tissue, ovarian. The next is 0071T, focused ultrasound ablation of uterine leiomyomata, including the magnetic resonance guidance, total leiomyomata volume less than 200 cc of tissue. The next is 0072T. Here the volume is greater than or equal to 200 cc of tissue. The next code is 0109T. Quantitative sensory testing, QST testing and interpretation per extremity using heat pain stimuli to assess small nerve fiber sensation and hyperalgesia. The next is 0110T. Quantitative sensory testing and interpretation per extremity using other stimuli to assess sensation. The next is 0111T, long chain omega-3 fatty acids in red blood cell membranes. So these are some of the examples for category 3 codes. Here you can see the CPT code set update calendar for category 1, 2 and 3 codes. So when the codes are updated, the release time and the effective time. The category 1 and category 2 codes, the release time is August 31st and they are effective from January 1st of the next year. The next is category 3 codes. The release time is January 1st and they are effective from July 1st. Category 1 and category 2 codes, they are released on August 31st and they are effective from Jan 1st of the next year. Whereas category 3 codes are released on Jan 1st and they are effective from July 1st of that particular year. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for further videos on medical coding and CPC training.